Morning. We are taking a field trip today to the St. Louis Zoo. We actually have to be in the city at 11:45 to pick up an order that we had sent there, and so we are taking advantage of those early hours before it gets really hot. It's been in the low 90s here in September. Who would guess? But we are taking advantage of already being over there, and we are going to spend the morning at the zoo. The thing about the St. Louis Zoo that is super awesome, besides the fact that it is free to get in, there are a few things inside that you have to pay for, like the children's zoo, which has a petting area, and the carousel. But those are actually free the first hour that the zoo is open, to allow all people a chance to experience those. So we are going to get there. The plan is right at 9 o'clock when the zoo opens, so that we can ride the carousel and then get into the children's zoo before the free admittance is closed. We're here, but we don't have a lot of time, so we are hurrying.
Don't go fast.
Don't go fast. Buddy, this is a hill. Bella and I are having to take turns just to stay alive.
I'll push you fast down the hill. You gotta go slow and steady. Can't run all the way.
Leo, you should take a turn.
No,
push it. 3 sidewalk blocks.
1, 2.
We finally made it. We actually parked just on the other side of the carousel, but there are no gates to get in, so we had to walk all the way around and all the way through the zoo, but we are here. We made it. Well, we did it. We made it into the carousel and we made it into the children's zoo before it closed. So that's pretty amazing. Oh wow, I see it. James had to strip his pants off. It's getting hot out here. Oh, Elsie's bringing you some cold water to cool you off. Look how sweaty his little head was.
Yeah.
Ooh, does that feel good,
yeah,
James? So it seems that my kids did not care that they were in tennis shoes and clothes. They decided to get in that fountain anyway. It's going to be a squishy walk, guys. Leo says no thanks. I know. It's going to be a squishy walk, but that's okay. That's your choice. Yes. Do you feel better?
In my suit.
Yep. You get to squish all the way through the zoo now.
Ready? Elsie, back up. Set. Pick. Go. We didn't say go, guys.
You guys are pretty evenly matched.
Bella wins. Me against
I'm
Elsie.
strong.
Bella.
Ooh, I found one. Try to find a spider.
No.
Let's see.
What are you doing? No, you can't take them off, buddy. Even if they're wet, you just have to wear them.
Mama, these are the cows.
James thinks this is the best part of the zoo, watching that thing slam.
No.
He does.
Yeah.
We are in the butterfly butterfly house. We just went through the insectarium and now we are in the butterfly house. This is our last thing because we need to get going. We are headed to pick up our Azure orders. So we have just a few minutes and then we need to hightail it to the van. Jeremiah, do you see what's on Leo? Leo, I think it wants to go home with you.
What?
Look at Leo's shoulder. Look at Leo's shoulder.
Mom, if you want to know what kind, Mom, if you want to know what kind it is, I want one.
James fell asleep on my back in the carrier and I didn't realize it, and I pulled him out of the carrier and I was trying to sit him up to change his diaper and he kept flopping over, and Elsie said, "He's sleeping." Whoops. Sorry, James. He is definitely tired from his first trip to the zoo.
Back from the zoo, and
Leo does his own vlogging on his camera. He just doesn't share any of it. It's pretty cute. We are here at our Azure pickup. Part of my motivation for coming to the zoo was coming here today. The drop that is near us, closest to us, is about 30 minutes away, has actually not shipped the past few months because they haven't had enough orders, and I have not gotten to the point yet where I am ready to start my own drop. So I just haven't gotten any orders in several months. So since we were coming to the city today, I went ahead and coordinated it all so that I could pick up my order here. We could go to the zoo and just make a day of being in the city. So the truck just pulled up. I don't know if you can see back there. Where is it? There it is. Truck just pulled up, so now everybody gets out and they start putting the boxes of people's orders on the ground next to the card with their name on it. And then when it's all done, we take our things and go home. We have been home for several hours. When we got home, I actually had the kids help me clean up because we had a big mess from the van. You know, just all the stuff for the last 2 days that has been in the van needed to be put away, and we had mess in here, so we did some cleanup together. And then I let the kids watch some history shows because I had a lot to do. So I got to take a shower and filled out some paperwork for the troop meetings tonight and did some ironing. Got all the uniforms ready and filled out their fundraiser check. Finished the fundraiser and we met the minimum and we are good to go. So I need to think of something that can be eaten in the car tonight because we actually have to go pick up Jason. I'll help you in just a minute, buddy. Let me finish telling our friends what we're doing. We have to pick up Jason, and so we have to leave earlier than normal. We have to leave at 5 o'clock actually, which is in an hour and a half.